everybody. Welcome to some Chad Why Not. How you guys doing? I'm doing better. I took yesterday off just because I had a rough couple days. Not gonna get into it, but I am feeling infinitely better. I actually woke up in a decent mood today. Got a lot of stuff done. Sorted through a lot of my shit that I've been needing to sort through for quite some time now. Still can't find my birth certificate, which sucks because I'm gonna have to order a new one. But that being said, thank you for coming out, everybody. Make sure you guys do those things. You know, follow on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, all that happy horseshit. If you'd like to support the channel, you can do so through the links in the description below. Never expected, but it is greatly appreciated, and it helps these things happen. Or you can do the monthly subscriptions through Twitch or Patreon. I'm gonna do another game night. We did a sponsors game night on Sunday night. It was fucking hilarious. And I think I'm going to do them every Sunday night now, around 8 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Eastern. So, yeah, for all of you sponsors in there. In fact, Jesus Christ, almost everybody in chat right now is a fucking subscriber. So, hey, thanks, guys. Yeah, we're gonna do some Worlds of Drifting right now. They did the 0.1.7.1 update. Space Me, thanks for the host. Yeah, they did the update and they did another server wipe, which is funny because the other day, or the last time we played this, I told everybody that they were going to be doing this wipe, and everybody was like, no. Danger was like, nah, 6 months. 6 months, he says. No. Chad was right. Another wipe. So I'm glad I didn't put too much time into it last time. Oh, Space Mew, there you are. Thank you very much. OFC, BB. Heart. You'll have to forgive me, Space Mew. I'm of the older generation, and I'm not really hip to the new kids' lingo, words. BB, of course, I see, and BB is baby, I guess. Of course, BB is that kid slang for? Is that like a term of endearment? Back in the day, you used to just call people dude. Still do. All right, but yeah, we're going to be going around, and I want to see what this whole Blight thing is. But now that the game is, well, now that there's no planned wipes anytime soon, I don't mind actually putting in the time and, I don't know, trying to... Nightmare! Thanks for trying to help Xeric Gaming. I got him to read your comments. Oh, okay, Nightmare, no worries. Thanks for the sub, man. Guys, hashtags for 6 months for Nightmare Creator. Thank you, Nightmare. And Kelvin Campbell gifted a sub to Space View. Kelvin is a fucking monster, guys. Kelvin is... I swear. Kelvin was tracking me down. Hey, I'm in the same area. That's the island that I spawned on the first time. Really? This is where I spawned? Ugh. Kelvin was... I swear Kelvin was tracking me down to, like... random chats and just gifting me subs to everybody's chat or to their channels. Gained 25 knowledge. Why does it say it twice? Did I just get 50 knowledge for some reason? No. Okay. Oh, okay. Every message is doubling up. That's fun. Hey, let me say hi to you guys. Max, hello. Space Mew, hi. Stay Puffed. Esposito, I caused a blight today, Chad. I took some pics. Let me tweet them. Tweet them to me. I want to see them. Who else we got? Moike, hello. Night Freak, World's Drift. Hey, Night Freak. Let's see. Oh, God. My things and stuff. Shane T. Dempsey, hello. Force, hi. Kelvin. Thanks again, man. Danger SFE stopped in. Danger Junior SFE, I'm sorry. Stopped in to say hello. Alan Strickland, hello, sir. Chad, did you watch Danger stream last night? I did not. I was in no position to be doing anything last night other than just wallowing in self-pity. No, I was busy. Hey, I started with a gun. It's different. Okay, so I still got my nonsense. Let me add my. There we go. Yeah, my skeleton moose. Heck, hello, sir. No chat, it's double printing. Yeah. Is it doing it for everybody, or am I just special? I'm just curious. We always start with a gun. Not in the old days. Back in the day, you were thrown into the fucking mix with nothing but the shirt on your back. World's Adrift, hot cup of joe, afternoon's looking up. That's a good way to start your afternoon. I personally do not have a hot cup of joe, but I have a nice, I have a nice, cold, refreshing can of Coca-Cola Classic, sponsor of the Winter Olympics. They'll never sponsor me. I don't blame them. Fucking walking trash heap. Chad, check your DM. It's a bad pick, but look at the size. That's a whole island. All right, hold on. Give me... Oh, you know what? Fucking... I got my phone right here. Oh, yeah, I see your... It's right on my phone. All right, I gotta look at something, guys. BRB. So it just... It looks like a cyclone. Like a giant... Like a traveling windstorm. That's good. You guys are good people. I like to think so. I like to think we've amassed a decent crew of I don't know, miscreants and ne'er-do-wells, but nice miscreants and ne'er-do-wells. The package I sent you should be there in the next 6 to 10 days. Oh, thanks, Nightmare. Oh yeah, so Nightmare has been bugging the fuck out of me about sending me something. And people have been asking me for like the longest time to just fucking make a P.O. box or something so they could send shit. I finally made a P.O. box. It's down below. It's whatever. It's like Snooki. Snooki's on Australia. She's sending me Vegemite. I'll eat it. It's supposed to be terrible. Can't wait. I'm a ne'er-do-anything. That's you know what, Ire, that speaks to me, you know? Feel like we're cut from the same cloth, you and I. We're both fans of No Man's Sky. We're both ne'er-do-anythings, you know? You know what's funny is, the last time I played, I don't think I saw a single bug. Now, this piece of shit won't leave me alone. So I gotta get myself just up in the air, because this island is horse shit. Pete, hello, Natsuki is trash. I agree! Hi, Pete! Natsuki is a fucking steamy bowl of shit soup is what she is. Fuck Natsuki. Yeah, you heard me, Dempsey. Fuck Natsuki. And not in the fun way. In the, like, I feel bad about this afterwards kind of way. Oh, hello. Natsuki is a literary genius. Ugh. Ugh. Natsuki's a fucking waste of coding. Yeah, give me that. There we go. Zuni, hey, man. Kind of pissed off I couldn't send you what I really wanted to send you, so I had to change my planes. I mean, you probably could have just changed your plans and that would have worked too, but hey, you know, who am I to judge? Beetle cloth, huh? Oh, good. I salvaged cloth into logs of wood, as you do. Danger, if you want to jump in, let me know. I'm just fucking... This is my first time. I just loaded up a character. And, just gonna be looking for some knowledge. Hey, Missy. I thought we were friends, Max, says Dempsey. Oh. The blank can blank poem she wrote perfection. Ugh. Alright, Night Freak says Twitch is weird. I actually got a notification from Trauma playing this. When I clicked it, it was you, not complaining, mind you. That's... okay. Or maybe I've just changed all my notifications to be Trauma to try to lure in his audience. I don't know. Haven't seen this since the Tube days. Yeah, we stopped playing it for a while, just because it was, it had its issues. It had a lot of lag issues that we were just tired of. But they've had some pretty massive updates as of late, so. Oh, saved it. Oh, I'm good. Holy shit, I'm alive. Do you still play with Trauma? I haven't played with Trauma in a while. But I also haven't been playing Worlds Adrift since since I moved to Jersey, actually. I think Texas may have been the last time that I played Worlds Adrift. I want to say. Please make a new board cube. I would love to. You have no idea. Danger jumps in, Chad. He can port you to his area with us. Okay. I'm just gonna float around this area because I'm here. I'm just gonna get the knowledge while I'm here. The fuck is that? What is that? See that? Another planet? Isn't this supposed to be Earth? Huh. Okay. Danger did last night. I'm pretty sure they're gonna fight on who will have Chad's children. Wait, what? What did I miss? Oh, I have a pattern for the bigger Skycore waiting for you, Chad. Yes! Yes, sir. See, now, Danger's the guy that's like, I don't want no help in these games. Me, considering I've already done everything you can do in this game, I don't mind getting the help. Just because fucking... I've done it. I'm glad you moved and are in a better place now. I am too, Zuni. I am too. Yeah, I needed it. When will this fight go down? I need to be there. I didn't even know that was a thing. What happened last night? Chad, please look at that island. What island? Look it over the edge, please. Like, which island? So that's the original island I spawned on the last time we were playing. Down that way somewhere is the volcano island, I believe. And Stay Puffed, what did I miss about people wanting my children? Danger and Trauma were all about the Chad. They are right. You are a Dan Goodman handsome. Oh. I think you mean John Goodman, but I'll take it. Or Dan Connor. Danger played with Trauma last night. Yeah, I saw they were playing. I just I was gonna jump in, but it wasn't a pretty night for me. I would smash Chad. I'd fucking let you. That man knows how to cook, folks. Alright. Should probably start learning these things, huh? Let's see. It wasn't pretty for them. I'm guessing they ran into some trouble. Danger is stranded where he is, so I could jump in and port you to their area. Oh no, I'm good. I'm good right now, Nightmare. I just need to I need to get me some knowledge before I do anything else. So that's pretty much what this entire stream is. This is me trying to get back on my feet. I will say, performance-wise, it's running smooth. It's running real smooth. And granted, I'm on an island with fucking nobody else around it, but I'll be damned if it ain't a smooth ride. Except for that. It's called Trauma Captain Redbeard, enough said. Oh. Ooh. A drunk stream? Oh. Yeah, no. No, I can't do those. I did it once, and, I'm far too emotional to drink on stream. Hey, you wouldn't know it. But, I'm an emotional train wreck, as some would say. Let's see. I don't think there's anything else here. Nothing worth getting anyway. Bullshit, 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 bullshit. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Oh! I'm a sloppy drunk myself. I'm I'm not sloppy. I'm actually rather well, like I'm well kept together when I'm drunk. But whatever mood I'm in before I drink, that mood is going to be amplified by about 10 times, and if it's a bad mood, it is a shit show. I think we were all drunk at that stream. Oh, God. I don't even want to talk about that fucking stream, dude. Ugh. No. Oh, Danger, hey. Oh. Hold on one second. Hello. Danger.
Oh, hello.
Is you
hello.
alive? Is you alive?
I don't know.
Are you hungover? I heard you had
I
heard you had a drunk stream
Oh, when was that?
last night.
Oh, I didn't do anything last night.
You played with trauma.
I haven't played with trauma in months.
I don't know what you're talking about. Fucking,
I
don't
haven't
even
heard from
return
him
my
in a
calls.
long time. We were gonna play. I don't know what happened though.
Yeah, I heard both of you were drunk and you both professed your love for me.
I mean, is that weird?
No,
Is that out of character?
no. I'm just trying to clarify the events of the night. Trying to roadmap it out.
We mentioned that you're a handsome man.
I thank you for that. I heard somebody said that they said I was Dan Goodman handsome, which I assume they meant John Goodman or Dan Connor.
Or both.
Yeah, both. I'll take both.
I was thinking Dan from Roseanne, who was played by John Goodman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can quite honestly say that I don't recall a lot of the things that we talked about. It was about 5.5 hour long stream. It's unlisted.
I have to fucking watch this then.
I don't know what I talked about. I probably spilled a lot of secrets.
Oh no.
That I'm not supposed to spill.
Oh no. Guys, if you were in the stream last night, I wanna know what was said. Did anything come from Danger that might be incriminating? I'm just curious. Oh, thanks, Space Mew. She says they aren't wrong on the handsome front.
I'd rather it be left alone, and let's not dig into it anymore.
Let's.
It needs to be.
No. This is just for me. I won't say a thing. I just want to read it.
I drank a bottle of Jameson.
Yeah, I've been there. That's no good.
I blame Fat Matt.
Why?
Because he made me do it.
Well, how did he make you do it?
The way anybody makes me do anything.
He donated?
Money. Oh my god, I see the blight.
Really? Esposito took a picture of it and sent it to me.
Let me get a screenshot of this thing. It's like a tornado.
Yeah, it looked like a reddish, like a cyclone.
Let's see. Yeah, it looks like the sand wall, but in tornado form.
Esposito, I guess, in regards to what if you said anything, says, "Yeah, but I'm from an Italian family, so I didn't hear or see shit."
That's you're a good guy, Esposito.
Yeah. I have to go watch this stream now. I kind of want to just stop this one and go watch yours. I should just pull it up and we should all watch it together and judge you.
Let's not do that.
Let's everybody sit back and
let's just kind of forget that it happened.
Hear a tale. Hey,
I do remember that Neil deGrasse Tyson came up in 2 separate instances of the stream.
Hey, okay.
I do remember talking about how the magnitude of the universe is the same as the infinite smallness of an electron.
Okay.
They're both infinite values.
Yes.
So it's impossible
vastly
to even compare
different, but
the two.
vastly the same.
Yeah. You can't because the size of the universe has no parallel.
Immeasurable.
There's nothing.
Yeah.
It's immeasurable, but also is the smallness of an electron.
Yeah. It's interesting. I mean, Doesn't really apply to anything in my life.
I probably didn't say it like that though.
the shit's so big. He says, can't even.
It's so big, it's small.
Can't even. It's fucking. It's so big. You can't even. You can't even. That's it. That's it. And then the atoms. Atoms. You know how small they are. You don't. Fucking forget it. Forget even really trying to think of it. It's the. That's how small they are.
And an electron, even smaller.
Oh shit! Hey, Colt King. Hey, Nero.
There's a point where Fat Matt did a donation that was during a like parade.
Okay.
And I pounded the remains of the bottle that I had.
Oh no!
And after that, things kind of unraveled a bit.
And Trauma was also drinking.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, Trauma's known to get a little tipsy in some streams. So
yeah, Trauma is a borderline alcoholic.
Yes. Yeah. No. Trauma's got a problem. We've been meaning to talk to him about for a while.
Yeah. One of the comments that I saw before I made it unlisted this morning was that the best part of the stream was the part when Trauma's girlfriend comes in to yell at him.
Oh no!
And we heard the whole thing.
Oh no!
And he's like, and he's trying to tell her, look, it's okay. I made so much money. I made $9.
Oh no!
And he kept on telling her that he was the breadwinner.
Oh my god! You made the stream unlisted?
Yeah.
Okay, you have to send it to me because I have to see this.
I mean, it also exists on his channel. Probably a better version of that exact conversation.
That's fucking terrible. Oh shit. Oh. Yeah, you can hear Kim yelling quite a bit, says Colt King. Oh. I feel so bad.
She was very upset that he was
She's
drunk.
Such a nice girl. I feel terrible. Holy shit. How did I not notice this island I'm on? Like, it looked like this little shit nothing island. The whole thing is hollow. And there's a giant fucking cave system inside it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's pretty snazzy. Not gonna lie. Yeah.
You're probably not anywhere near where I am.
No, I'm right? On the... Remember the area that I started in the last time? The big fuck island, the flat island, the Samoa Cookie Island? I'm in that area. I started in the exact same spot.
Because I'm in a spot that has a Cookie Witch Island.
I will, once I get myself up in the air, I will start making my way towards wherever the fuck you guys are.
I don't know.
The only problem is, so I'm looking through my schematics. I can't make a sky core. How?
You gotta. Did you unlock?
Oh, okay. Shipbuilding. All right, got it.
Yeah, you gotta spend those points in shipbuilding.
Was that always a thing, or did they put that in recently?
I think it's always been a thing.
Maybe we were just so fucking deep into it that I forgot.
Yeah, we were pretty deep.
Oh, Trauma started by doing shots for $3 donations. And I can't do that.
He made $9.
He got sloshed on 3 shots.
Look, I presume some of it he did for free.
He did it as an advert. Like, this is what you can get for $3.
This is what your money gets you.
Yes, I can't do that. That's not my
Well, actually, no. Oh, that's right. Because he got a $100 donation.
Oh no.
And that's where we started to lose Trauma. I don't know what happened during that donation because he went away for a little while.
Oh,
then he came back.
Hey,
but then he got a $50 donation right after that said make it a double.
Jesus. Yeah. See, I can't do that. Because first off, no. Because first off, it takes like a bottle to get me drunk.
Me too.
And
as evidenced from last night.
But because of that, like, I'll get really sick. But also, I'm not good drunk. I'm not fun.
I had to go. I had to go do stuff at the mechanic today. I just got back from there actually because I got fucking problems. Is what I got.
I know.
So I went in there and I'm just so fucked and I'm awkward, and
No.
and like on top of that I'm like recovering from a hangover. And I go in and it's me and my brother. We go in. We're both equally awkward. And it's like, yeah, can you do this? And they're like, yeah, we'll get in as soon as we can. We'll let you know what we come up with. And we're like, cool. And I realized too late that there's like no waiting room in this place. There's two chairs that are like next to the checkout counter, but we're not gonna sit there in these chairs by the checkout counter like a couple of assholes. So we're like, so we left, but this place was in the middle of nowhere.
Okay.
Like, this is a country ass place with nowhere to go.
Oh, you can get your car fixed and have your
went to the end of the driveway for a while. And then we're like,
just stand there
like,
awkwardly staring over at them.
We got to figure out something to look like, you know, we can't just leave and then stand at the end of the driveway. We need to like look like we had a plan, because we just straight up left. We left to go outside and stand at the end of the driveway, and there's nothing to do. So we're like, well, I guess we should start walking then, huh? So we started walking, and we found a Mennonite store, like a mile down the road.
A Mennonite store?
Yeah,
oh,
they
sweet.
sold stuff.
So like furniture and stuff?
I bought Grandma's Donuts.
Oh, so they had like fucking home baked like goods and shit.
Yeah, and we discovered that this is the best place to go for like getting baking supplies. Because, like, you know how you go to the grocery store and you go to the baking aisle and they're like, here's a box of shit.
Yeah.
That you bake shit with it. And
They're
you're like,
all fresh.
Yeah. They had like plastic bags with handwritten labels on
That's
like
awesome.
flour and oats.
That's shit that they actually farmed and harvested themselves too.
Well, maybe because they also had a bag of like
Ajax dish cleaner.
Well, it was no, they had bags of cereal, and one of those was like Captain Crunch stuff.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, where are they getting this? They had a bag of the Lucky Charms marshmallows.
Just the marshmallows? That's amazing. That's all. That's the only part of that cereal that I like.
Yeah, well, you could get a bag of it here. It's $2.75 for a bag of all the marshmallows that would normally go in an entire box.
Why did it take the fucking
Lucky
Amish
Charms
to figure out that we just want the marshmallows? Like, why didn't... like, how is that not a thing that we did first?
Just imagine, you got your Lucky Charms marshmallows, make a piping hot chocolate from their bag of hot chocolate powder that they no doubt made in their kitchen.
Yeah, from their
Grandma
from the
probably
fucking
made it.
cocoa beans that they grew out back.
And you're like, hey, I need me some marshmallows in this shit. Yeah, well, how about some Lucky Charms marshmallows?
Nightmare just donated $1. Says, can you tell Danger that the blight is coming and we need to get off this island?
Look, I know where the blight is.
There, I told him. Thanks, Nightmare.
Then you tell me where the blight is. I know where the blight is.
Oh, Danger told lots of people to fuck themselves last night. And and Pete's asking, well, did you go fuck yourself?
Yeah, did you? And how was it?
Yeah. Was it everything you'd hoped it would be?
I sure hope it was. You can thank me later.
Danger yelled at me for a random
If it weren't
chat.
for me, you wouldn't have gone and fucked yourself.
It's true. Oh, Hex says, oh, and Danger told me to go fuck myself. Oh, shit.
Well, I think I was trying to give Trauma some helpful advice.
So what you got to do is when your chat is talking to you, Yeah.
Tell them to go fuck
Don't
themselves.
put up with that shit. I don't want none of this high nonsense. You tell them to fuck themselves.
Yeah, that sounds like something I would have done. Look, I feel like people who watch me, they know what they signed up for.
Stay Puff says, "Holy shit!" Just went back. His face cam was a quarter of the screen.
Yeah, I'm not doing like face cam, but I got like some starter, like I got a thing set up for like when I start streams and stuff.
Yeah.
So I turned that on, and it's big.
Oh.
It takes up a majority of the screen. Like a quarter, that's being nice. It was like half.
All right, I gotta fucking see this.
There were so many comments that just said zoom out on your face cam, it's too big. And I told them to go fuck themselves.
Let's see. 80.
Now everybody knows why I don't drink very often.
I'm making a raft.
James Esposito says that I yelled at him for a random chat.
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh, Force, I think, sent me a link to the stream. Yeah, he did. Okay, thanks, Force.
Man, that blight.
SV chat
It's
has been a lot of
beautiful.
fun lately, says Pete. Don't know what changed, but it's so much more calm and collected there for the last few weeks.
Wait, what was?
Oh no! I have your stream up! Oops. I'll save that for later.
Damn it.
Alright, helm. And
Should I fly into the blight?
I'm not if you're not streaming. Unless you record it. Don't fucking do it just for yourself.
I just want to end it all.
Danger eye. See, that's just a video game death. What
Look,
the
I
fuck
just
did
want to
I
end
do?
it all. All right.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit! I'm falling to
Oh.
my death now.
Oh, I fucked up my ship.
Man, that blight. It's so big. You know, the teasers that they give you about like when they were announcing it doesn't even compare. Like it just showed like some cloudy shit. Is what it showed.
Yeah.
Like when I was like reading up on it, it's like that just looked like a cloud. But like the reality of it is so much more horrifying.
Oh man, I need more wood.
It's like just skip to the last 2 hours, chat. No, don't watch the last 2 hours
Well,
at all.
I'm gonna watch the whole thing. This is gonna be my fucking Thursday night. You didn't mess up, Chad? It's fine. You know what? I'm not a big fan of doing the raft thing myself. I like to have something that I can work on as I go on. Anyway, so this will be fine.
There's a point where I lost my raft entirely. Like,
Nightmare said he crashed your raft. Your raft.
yeah, that probably didn't help. But I also didn't notice because I didn't know where it was to begin with.
Shit! No!
I wasn't even aware that anything was missing.
Goddamn fucking bugs. Oh, he's chasing me. Oh, he's chasing me around the edge of the island. I'm almost dead.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
You can hear my concern. Oh no!
Whatever will you do?
What now? How now, brown cow?
It's fucking bugs, man. I got so used to their I don't know why. The last time we played, every island we went to, there were no bugs. No.
There was one island that I had a lot of problem with bugs, but then I logged in a day later and they were all dead. I don't think the animals spawned back as quickly as before. So like if somebody came through and killed them all, then like you might be bug free for a while.
Oh, that'd be swell. I wish that were the case right now, but nope.
Why don't you just kill them?
I'm busy doing other shit.
Put
Hey, Ace.
in some real effort killing those motherfuckers.
I just don't have the time or the desire. I just gonna.
Oh, the desire exists.
I want to build this ship. Really.
And time is an excuse.
Let's see.
You know, I spent my time recovering from my hangover doing what I always do when I recover from a hangover.
Yeah.
Trying to understand theoretical physics.
Yeah.
I'm trying to understand fourth dimensional shit.
Okay.
And every time I read or watch something, it always starts the same way. Like I'm gonna explain this in the simplest terms possible.
Yeah.
And then everything after that, I'm just like, what?
So.
Like Carl Sagan is like,
Well, yeah. You listen to Carl Sagan, of course.
I'm going to explain this as simply as I possibly can. Now imagine you have a tetrahedron. And I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Like, you're already failing at your job, Carl. You had one fucking job. Explain it in simple terms.
Now in 2 dimensions, if we have these shapes, they exist on the 2-dimensional plane. They know left and right. They know forward and back. But the concept of up and down is completely foreign. Now imagine, in our 3-dimensional world, if there was a direction beyond up, down, left, right, forward, and backward, we wouldn't even perceive that dimension. And I'm like, Carl Sagan, Jesus Christ, I can't understand this. How could there be another direction? Which I guess is the point. Like, no one could explain it because it's so far beyond what we could perceive as 3-dimensional.
Is there like an idiot's guide to 4th dimensional?
Yeah, and I watched
perception?
him, and like 5 seconds in, I'm like, I don't get it. The best one I could imagine was this explanation using shadows. So like, if you have a 3-dimensional cube that's like made of plexiglass,
Yeah.
and you shine light through it onto a 2-dimensional surface, you would see a 3D 2-dimensional rendering of the 3D cube.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Now, the way that they explain 4th dimensions is they have a cube inside of a 3D cube, and they project it as a shadow in the 2-dimensional environment. And then as they turn it, the inside and the outside trade places with each other. And you look at it and you're like, how is this supposed to help?
Let me put this in layman's terms. Like, what? That's not layman's terms at all.
Neil T says, I love Professor Danger talk.
Hey, Neil.
Like, there's a lot of things I can understand fairly easily, but when I'm trying to understand what the 4th dimension would be,
Thanks, Pitt.
like, there's people that seem to understand the concept of what it would be,
Yeah.
but are fully incapable of explaining it to me.
Yeah, you know what? I've never actually, like, I've never made the effort to actually try to figure out, like, anything like 4th dimensional. Like, like I get its concept, but it's like, all right.
What about
I don't-
time-dimensional?
I don't need that. I don't need it in my life.
Like I thought I knew what I was talking about when somebody said that fourth dimensional just means that it's you include time. And I was like, okay, I guess I could see that if a fourth dimensional thing can see everything that ever was and ever will be, and 3 dimensions, but that's not what it is.
What's
And
the
then,
fourth
like-
dimension? So technically, what is it?
I don't know.
In the simplest terms,
I don't
Danger.
know.
Can you explain this?
You know what explained the fourth dimension the best?
Ow.
Fucking Monsters Inc.
Okay.
And I don't know how it explains it, but it would be something like a door.
You know what? I feel like
where
there's probably
in 3 dimensions you see the door, and you can walk around the door and there's nothing behind the door, but then when you open the door, you go inside the door and you're somewhere else. that's what the fourth dimension would look like in 3-dimensional space. It would be like the same way that when you're looking down at a 2-dimensional object, if there was a square and you put something inside of the square, all the 2-dimensional creatures would be like, where did it go? It disappeared.
Oh,
But really, it's just inside of the square. So if you go into 3D, you look down, and you're like, yeah, it's inside that square.
hold on. Esposito's got you covered. Esposito says, let's see, fourth dimensional space, the concept of a fourth spatial dimension, space-time, the unification of time and space as a 4-dimensional continuum, Minkowski space, the mathematical setting for spatial relativity. Relativity. I hope this was helpful.
Yeah, that clears it up.
Yep. Thanks. Thanks, Esposito.
Like when it came to a 4-dimensional being, I thought I could understand it. Like I was like, okay, so it's something that can see something in space and time that I'm incapable of, like being able to see every branching path of time or all time at any time, or being able to see an extra amount of volume inside of a space with that's not clear to us 3-dimensional plebs. But then there's a theory about how the universe was created, and it wasn't actually a big bang. Well, the big bang existed, but it was space that was expanding from the collapse of a 4-dimensional star. It was a 4-dimensional star. The outer edge of a 4-dimensional star collapsed.
Your brain's
and then
breaking.
Created our universe. And I'm like, what the fuck is a 4-dimensional star? How can it be 4-dimensional?
So, hi, Misa. Space Mew actually, I was actually going to say this before. She says Futurama helped it also. When you're talking about the fourth dimension, I'm almost positive there's at least 1 or 2 episodes of Futurama that
the one
perfectly
where they became
explain
anime
it.
characters. Yeah.
Yes.
I know.
Yeah. There you go.
The fourth dimension is the dimension where we're all anime characters.
Yeah.
The one where everything's exactly the same except we wear cowboy hats.
Actually, one of my favorite episodes of Futurama, I think deals with this, is the Farnsworth Parabox, where he's created a box that inside holds something that they can't even fathom. And he says, don't touch this. I'll be back later to destroy it. So it's Leela's job to watch it, and because it's a box that's not to be touched, everybody wants to touch it. And finally, Zoidberg gets it. And he goes inside. Oh, no. Leela gets it. Leela goes in
gets
first.
it because she guarded it all night from idiots.
She goes in, and it's a whole other dimension that's it's just alternate realities to our own Earth.
Yeah.
But then they also created a box. And in that box, they created a box, and there are infinite boxes and infinite realities where they keep jumping from one reality to the other, to where Zoidberg finally steals
Monsters
it.
Inc.
Yeah. Well, no. Monsters Inc. There's only there's the Monster World and Earth, and you're not really sure. Like, they don't really go into how it works. They don't say that it's different worlds. All you know is that they have access to beds or closets from these doorways. So they're
they
portals.
have instantaneous travel that requires no energy.
Oh no, it does require energy. They're powered by screams, or towards the end of the movie when you laughter.
So the necessity for these portals is to scare children, but the screams from the children is the power source.
Yes.
So
it's a loop.
So why do they even have them to begin with?
I don't know.
How are they making money from this? That's what I want to know.
Well, no, it's what powers the rest of their town too. So their entire civilization is powered by the screams. And that's why at the end, when they finally find out that they can power it through laughter, and it's a much more potent source of energy, they start to like flourish. Like their power fucking consumption and generation goes through the roof, and they're not having to scare people. It's just laughter, and everything's all happy. But it's all like that's their entire society is based around this.
Capture children
and just put them in cages and make them scream.
Yeah, like
I don't know. Oh no, because they
like
believed
them.
No. They believed that children were poison to them. They are deadly. They would infect them.
Right.
So they had to have these fucking like teams come in to disinfect everything, and it wasn't until Boo came through that they were like, oh shit, they're okay.
Yeah. Like that was debunked. So now just waterboard children.
Oh yeah. Or just force them to laugh all the time. That's the thing, is laughter is the more potent energy. So they're going around making kids laugh in their bedrooms when they could just be kidnapping kids and have an infinite supply, you know?
So really it was a statement on big oil.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, like Big Oil just wants to keep us in the dark and make sure that we keep buying oil. But we got this solar power out there. It's for free. And, you know, if we just do a little bit of investment, I mean, we got to change everything that we do. But, I mean, we could have free energy, you know?
Heck, asked anyone watch the Pixar Theory on YouTube. If you're talking about the shared universe, yes. Have you ever heard about that, Danger? Are you like well versed?
I've suspected it. Isn't the delivery truck the thing that ties it all together?
What, the pizza truck in
the pizza truck.
the Planet or the Pizza Express truck?
Because it's in every Pixar movie.
Well, it's not just that. There's also it's too hard to get into. There's like, so much fucking shit that ties together to where like the people from fucking like Brave were the parents of the girl from fucking, or the kids from Frozen or some shit. It's all this fucking crazy nonsense to where all these Disney animated movies and Pixar movies especially get tied. The Witch and Brave ties it together is what Heck says. The Witch and Brave. It's, if you don't know what we're talking about, look it up. It's fucking nuts. If you know the Pixar
There's also
movies.
a lot of Pixar movies I haven't watched because they're recent, and
I've seen all of them except.
And also, there's a lot of DreamWorks movies that I assumed for a very long time were Pixar.
Oh,
like How to Train Your Dragon.
I love that movie. The Witch is Boo. Oh, Pete says The Witch is Boo from Monsters Inc. It's been so long. That theory's been around for like fucking 6 or 7 years, and I haven't looked at it since then. But yeah, I worked at Disneyland, so I heard every fucking theory you could possibly imagine, and it's too much. It's too much to think of.
Have you ever seen hentai games that are about Boo from Monsters Inc.?
No.
It's really upsetting. I mean, she's
I'm sure
like
it
older.
is.
She's older, but it's like, come on, we knew her as a child. This is fucked up.
I hope this guy's not planning on boarding me. I ain't got nothing for him to take.
We don't want to see Mike Wazowski plowing Boo. All right, that's just not what we want to see.
You
I
know
don't
what?
care if she is older. All
Dude,
right.
I'm flying next to another ship. I've got no lag. That, you know what? They've done a good job with the lag in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as you're not next to a BLIGHT tornado.
Oh, well, they're new. You know what? I
It dipped
assume,
down to like 11 frames for like 30 seconds or so.
yeah,
for me.
that's expected. Oh no.
But it's better now.
Pete says, "Well, Dempsey's gonna go search for these games now."
Yeah, don't do that.
Oh, Heck says also Paul Blart Mall Cop 2 syncs up perfectly to Dark Side of the Moon. Does it? Oh God. You know what? I was one of those. I'm rarely somebody who shits on a movie before I see it. I'll watch anything. Paul Blart was one of those movies where I was like, "Fuck this movie. I don't care." And
What
then
about Paul Blart too, though?
well, I was just in Paul Blart in general. I watched Paul Blart.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty good. It's fucking Die Hard in a mall. It's a Die Hard parody. It's crazy. I never would have expected
I watched it around the time that it came out, and I didn't like it.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I was like, "What the fuck is all this?"
I'm not saying
shit
it's a great
going
movie.
on?
I'm just saying that
Yeah.
I enjoyed
Some people,
my time.
Some people would say that.
It's true.
So there's some people out there that are like,
Oh, there's-
Paul Blart, I never laughed so hard in my life.
Yeah, there's an audience for everything.
There's a time where he falls down and then he farts. And then it's like, whoa, that was hilarious.
Changed my life.
I was like, I relate to that. That's the kind of shit I relate to. That speaks to me on a personal level.
Pete says Paul Blart's no Joe Dirt, but it was all right. Joe Dirt is funny as fuck.
Joe Dirt is a masterpiece.
The fact that they made fun of Silence of the Lambs in it, like the fact that they had the Buffalo Bill character kidnap him and put him in the cellar or in the pit, that's you got me. That you win.
Yeah.
Congratulations on being a great movie.
You've won.
Watch Downsizing. I want to see Downsizing, actually. I really want to see it. It looks great. Silence of the Hams was great, says Stay Puffed. Holy shit. I've never seen anybody else that knows that fucking movie with Dom DeLuise. Oh my god.
What movie?
Silence of the Hams. It was a fucking 90s. It was like 1994, I think, parody of Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah. How was it?
Oh, well, Stay Puft says it's great. It's not great. But it's Dom DeLuise, and Dom DeLuise is fucking amazing in anything. So even if it's a bad movie, you've still got Dom DeLuise to go with, so you're in good company.
Well, I guess that's everything I need to know about that movie.
Yeah, you don't need to know anything past Dom DeLuise. For the time, it was a good, stupid comedy, says Stay Puft. Yeah, it was 90s, like, direct-to-video, fucking... Like, towards the end of Dom DeLuise's career.
Yeah, his career really took a nosedive after that, huh?
Yeah, sounds like Hams killed him. I'm pretty sure. I was a huge Dom DeLuise fan when I was a kid, because like I was never a fat kid, but I was a bigger kid and I liked fat comedians. So like John Candy, fucking Dom DeLuise, I always just adored them and watched everything that they were in.
Like what?
Oh, you know, Great Outdoors, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, History of the World Part 1. I could go on and on. Should I?
Yeah.
Well, we got Cannonball Run 1 and 2. Let's see, Rescuers Down Under. Five
What
Goes
about the
West.
Rescuers?
Rescuers? No, I'm talking Rescuers Down Under, where we got John Candy as the Condor. Or the Albatross.
What about Five Goes West?
Yeah, Dom DeLuise.
Well then. Then his career took a nosedive.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what killed him.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna start insisting that every movie he was in is what killed him.
What about
Tragic, eh? John Candy was in heavy metal.
He was. He did a lot of voices in heavy metal.
He was actually animated into the movie. They went all. Oh, and don't forget Camp Candy. One of my favorite shows from the late 80s, early 90s. Did you ever see that? It was Camp Candy. It was John Candy playing himself as a cartoon character in charge of a camp. Like a kids camp.
I see.
Yeah. Camp.
He was great in heavy metal though.
He was. He's also great in Rocket Boy with Dave Thomas.
He did so many voices in heavy metal. And I never knew. Like, I didn't know.
Yeah, I see. I knew when I was... Heavy Metal was one of those movies where, like, my dad would let me watch it here and there, but it was like, my mom couldn't know that I was watching it.
Yeah.
Like,
my dad let me watch it, and it was... That's when I became a man.
See, there were... all the fucked up movies I watched were at my grandmother would let me watch, like, Hellraiser and shit, because she didn't know. And my uncle was there and would always be like, yeah, get this movie.
It's called Hellraiser. Is it for kids?
It's about a rambunctious little kid, Grandma. You'll love it.
He's like Dennis the Menace.
Oh,
boy. I don't know if this Dennis the Menace character is what I thought he would be.
My mom wouldn't let us watch rated R movies, but my dad, when my mom wasn't home or something, would occasionally let me watch, like, Evil Dead or... Hellraiser or Toxic Avenger was one of my favorite movies as a kid. Toxic Avenger 2 in particular, which we would go to the store and rent when we knew my mom wouldn't be around for me to see what I was watching. Because if you've ever seen Toxic Avenger, you know probably the last thing any kid should ever fucking watch. There's a scene where a couple of drunk early 20-something pieces of shit drive over a kid on his bicycle and then back over him and pop his head like a melon.
But think though that like those are some valuable lessons.
You know what? I always wore my helmet.
Yeah, and you probably looked both ways before crossing the street too.
I did, and I didn't tangle with no gang members.
Yeah,
that was a big deal in California. You got to understand. Yeah. I lived in Southern California. I had to be on alert. Could get run down by gang members at any corner, really.
Because I can't imagine how many times I watched like a movie or something, and I was like, oh no, I don't want that to happen to me.
Yeah.
And it'd be like stupid shit, like when that kid gets run over in Pet Sematary by the semi truck.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh no! And like I'd see a semi truck coming, and I'd be like in the ditch.
Actually, if you guys ever want to see some shit, you should go on YouTube and look up Toxic Avenger, Toxic Avenger death scenes, and just see the multiple ways people die. Because it's the first trauma film. This is when trauma was really figuring out who they were. And
they're really exploring themselves.
Oh boy, they figured it out in a big bad way. They fucked some people up in that movie. I can only find one goddamn knowledge on here. I'm not going under the island. Fuck this place.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention where I'm at right now, and I don't know how much was here. I don't know if I got all the knowledge, but I've been swinging around for a while, and I don't think there's any more left.
I hope this guy didn't, like, crash my ship or something. I didn't dock my ship. I just left
it. I do that all the time.
Yeah, it's
I'll make a raft.
That's it.
Like,
yeah.
My only security is knowing that nobody would want it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which is how I feel every time I park my car. Like if somebody steals it, it's their problem.
No knowledge.
I'll just walk. I'll just make a note of what direction they went, and I'll just start walking that direction and find them on the side of the road.
Oh, there's my ship. I want to say there's probably more, because I think I only found 1 or 2 knowledge here. There's got to be another one, but I don't feel like it's probably under, and I'm not. I ain't beat for that. Fuck this place.
Don't say that again.
Dom DeLuise and Stargate as Ergo and Togar is one of my favorite episodes. See, I never watched the Stargate series because I was a big fan of the movie. And back when I was a kid, I hated the idea of people making series out of movies and not using the original cast or crew.
Oh, yeah.
And that's even with
How
Buffy.
are they going to get Kurt Russell?
Well, it was
being a TV show.
I would have rather them not made it at all. But my dad loved that movie and or the show.
Yeah.
And I've always
honestly
meant to
think
go back.
that the show was a lot better than
Everybody
the
says
movie.
that. I love. See, I actually just watched
But
the movie last week.
It's
I
something
love
that the
fucking movie.
idea is so.
There's so much you
good.
could do with it.
Yeah, that it really needs to be a series. Like I think about it in like one movie where they go to one.
They go to one
star,
sandy
other
planet
Stargate.
and that's it.
Yeah.
Zuni, yes, this is PvP.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah. This is the game where we've had many a fucking sky battle. Like if that guy over there wanted to, he's got some engines on there. He could fucking just run me down. I got nothing. I got dog shit right now.
Yeah, you, me, both.
250 fucking knowledge for engines is still ridiculous. Them bumping up the amount of knowledge you need, I think is, I don't know. Well, I get it, but I just hate it.
I'm okay with it. I think things should be expensive.
I think I just hate it because of all the progress we made in this game and having it wiped multiple times.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's our own fault technically, but
Yeah, that hurts. But you know, I didn't want to just wait around to play it again.
yeah, I know.
So it ams what it ams.
All right, I got an island covered in spinach over there.
Oh,
I
yeah,
got a-
Spinach Island.
I'm right next to a sand wall too. I got a sand wall and a fucking storm wall. Jesus Christ, I'm nowhere good. That's where I am. I'm surrounded by shit that I shouldn't be messing with. Uncle Touchy, hey. Chad, warp to danger. I will load anything you want to an assembly station. What? Yeah, but I gotta get my knowledges.
I've got this problem where
my
I
knowledge.
go to build a raft and it's like building this other shit connected to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Stalker says it was supposed to be a trilogy, but films was that good. The network changed it to a TV show. The rights have now gone back to the two that created the original movie, who would be Dean Devlin and Roland Emmerich, I'm assuming, who are now doing a trilogy as originally intended. Wait. See, I'm usually pretty up to speed with movie news. Past couple years, I've actually fallen off. So, are Roland Emmerich and Dean Devlin doing a fucking Stargate trilogy soon? If so, like, if they get James Spader and Kurt Russell, oh
Now?
yes, fuck that,
Yeah.
yeah, dude, James Spader is so good in anything he does, and Kurt Russell's a god, so. Like, quite
Yeah.
literally, he was Ego, the planet. He was a god.
He was also Stuntman Mike.
Yeah, it's true. That's as
His
close
best
to
role.
God as you get.
Yeah.
This
Stuntman
car is
Mike, and this is
100%
next.
death proof. Only problem is, you gotta be in my seat to get the full benefit. That's so fucking twisted. God, I love that movie.
When those movies were coming out, the Grindhouse thing
Yeah.
was in theaters. That was like, I think that was the first time that I'd ever really gotten into the movie announcer voice.
Oh, okay. Like the old
'Cause,
school,
like-
like, coming
Yeah.
soon.
Because like they got a guy for that, and he really
Enigma.
sounded really good. Because like he'd do the thing for Planet Terror. And he's like, it's a bunch of zombies.
Yeah.
And they're gonna shoot them. They're gonna shoot all the zombies. And then like it does like the record scratch, and they're like, then buckle up, because terror's coming at you at 200 miles an hour, and death proof. It was just perfect. I really wish that they like. I wish they made
the
that
trailers
a yearly thing.
I know the fucking. As soon as I saw the trailers for Don't and Thanksgiving, I was like, you better fucking make these movies. Because Don't was Edgar Wright, who did Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead. And
Yeah.
and Thanksgiving was Eli Roth, who did Hostel and Cabin Fever. And they were crazy. They were fucking
And I mean, some
nuts.
of the things they actually did do, like Machete.
Well, Machete, he was planning on doing that as a film. So he decided to finally shoot the trailer. Yes, he was. He actually was working on a script. Yeah, he was. He was working on a script for it, and he decided to use that as like a launching off platform for it. He was like, "Fuck it, let's just throw that in as my trailer." But Rob Zombie directed the trailer for Werewolf Women of the SS, which was oh, Nicolas Cage as Fu Manchu.
I want to see that so bad.
I know. The goddamn the trailers were better than the fucking Grindhouse movies. They were so good.
So good.
This Thanksgiving, white meat, dark meat, it's all the same. Don't go into the basement. Don't go into the attic. Don't. Don't, coming this fall.
I don't remember Don't as much, but
Oh, Don't's fucking hilarious.
Thanksgiving, that hit me hard.
Thanksgiving, you can't get that image out of your head with the guy on the table.
Yeah.
That's in your head. Like, once you see that image, you're like, yeah, that's my image of Thanksgiving now.
It's like, wow, that's a big turkey. That's not turkey. And like everybody's reaction. They're like, oh my god! Yeah. Goddamn Eli Roth.
I know. I love that man.
You know, he was the Bear Jew.
Yep. Donnie.
Yeah. You know who was who he originally wrote that part for?
Yeah, it was Adam Sandler.
Yeah. And like usually when you hear stuff like that, like, oh, he actually wrote it for this guy, and you're like, oh, I'm glad he didn't go that direction.
Yeah.
But like,
that would have been,
even though Eli Roth was perfect in that role, I would have loved to see Adam Sandler in that role.
Yeah, it would have been fun to see Adam Sandler in a fucking Tarantino movie just going insane, because like the one thing Adam Sandler likes to do. Yeah, that's the one thing he likes to do, is he likes to give himself these characters who fucking lose their shit. Even in Mr. Deeds, where it's like he's this really nice guy, he still has those moments where he like beats up the mugger and he's beating the fucking shit out of them.
I could just imagine him coming out of the cave and being like, "Hey, you like killing Jews? How'd you get that medal?"
Got it from killing Jews, I bet.
I got it for bravery. Oh, yeah? Bravery? Got it for killing Jews?
Even the casting of that movie was so fucking weird, because I remember I was reading into that movie very early on when he first announced it, and when he cast Mike Myers in the movie, I'm like, what is he making? What is this movie?
That's right.
I don't understand what he's doing, and I can't wait. and it's just Mike Myers is in this movie as a fucking like a military general, like a British intelligence, and that's it.
Yeah.
Just a simple little thing, and you're like, you needed Mike Myers for that?
Obviously.
That was fucking perfect. I loved it.
Yeah. He throws people off like that. Like he'll throw somebody big name into something, and it's like a tiny role.
Yeah.
And then he'll give a huge role to somebody who's like barely even heard of.
That's
like Christoph Waltz wasn't really a big name
in Germany. He was a German actor. People knew him overseas, and that was it. Actually, one of my favorite ones he did was in Hateful Eight. He threw in Walton Goggins, and Walton Goggins, we know him from The Shield. It's fucking Shane from The Shield. But
I also know him as a
Boyd Crowder,
a transvestite from
Oh yeah, from fucking Breaking Bad, or no?
Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah. Oh
Walton
shit!
Goggins is also that guy.
Danger!
Chad,
I found water.
you found water.
Dude, there's a lake with a fucking shipwreck.
What?
Pull up my stream.
Invite me.
You want to come here?
Yes.
Let me see if there's a reviver chamber. Hold on.
Hold on. Let me disband my crew.
Shit. I don't know. Wait, is it water? Hold on. Is it water or is it blue ground?
Might just be blue. Go
is
down
Danger
there.
drunk again? No, we're just talking about movies.
Yeah, and theoretical physics.
Esposito's like, what the fuck? Yeah, right? Dude, it's either water or it's blue sand, but...
I mean, we've seen blue before.
Yeah, but this is
Go
like...
down there.
This is like blue.
It's like blue.
It's sand. What the fuck? Dude, they made this look like a lake, and there's like all the pieces over here. There's a couple shipyards and like broken masts. It looks like shipwrecks in a lake.
Oh my god, I need a screenshot of that. I need to come to you.
There are no reviver chambers at this place, so I'd have to
I
go.
don't care. Just give me in the crew. Give me in the crew. Make a crew. I'm coming.
Oh shit! What's the cap? Danger SFE. All right.
I'm invited to join a crew. That's
hey Rodeo.
Fantastic news. Okay.
Yeah, Rodeo's like it's blue ground. There's no water in this game. Well, that's what I thought. See, we've been playing this game from very early on, which is why when I saw that, I was like, "Whoa."
Yeah, I mean it's not.
But
it's not crazy to think that they would add water.
It's true. But I also haven't played it in a while, so I know that they've added a lot of shit in their island creator. So I wasn't sure what they added. And if they had added water, it's news to me. They said water will likely never be a thing. Yeah, it doesn't need it, honestly. The islands are so small that, like, water wouldn't really bring anything to the game.
I think I'm at that hollow island.
And
then I see, like, a castle island. It looks like a big, rocky castle.
You see one that looks like it's covered in spinach?
The one I'm on seems like it's covered in spinach.
I'm on Spinach Island.
Spinach Island, eh?
Yeah.
Man, there's a lot of weird-ass islands around here. There's a lot of fucking bugs around here, too.
Oh, yeah, Rodeo says, I mean, it would be beautiful to see water just flowing out of islands in the air sometimes, but yeah, you're right, not needed. No, I agree. I think just aesthetically, if they had like waterfalls falling off the edge of these sky islands, it'd be beautiful. It'd be fucking awesome. But once again,
imagine the lag, though.
I know. Goddamn, having to render in fucking waterfalls. Ugh.
They wouldn't half-ass it either. They'd be like, it's dynamic water.
Physics-based water. You fucking fly your ship into it, water's gonna spray everywhere. It'll fill your ship and you'll fucking fall out of the sky.
And I'd be like, quick, invite me to your crew so I can get the hell out of this area. It's got water in it. I'm getting like 7 frames a goddamn second over here.
Oh.
God, I'm on a spinach island. But
the one I'm on, I don't believe has a reviver.
Yeah.
But there's a bitchin' house over here. Yeah. Ain't got no door, though. Oh! I see.
Like wherever I spawn, it's definitely nearby. But
Yeah, you're probably right above me actually. Is it a big island you're on?
I mean, it's okay size.
Got
It's
some
it's
heft?
hollow in the middle. It's like a cracked geode.
Yeah, I think you're on the island that I spawned on.
So that's above.
Yeah, I went below you and towards there should be a
Okay,
storm
I'm
wall.
jumping off.
There's probably a storm. Holy shit! That's the furthest I've ever seen wind walls go, like actually rendering in.
Oh yeah, I was in
draw
an area
distance.
where I saw all the walls around me.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
So there's nothing below this island.
You might be just to the side of me. Let me just ow! Don't die! Don't die!
Hey, did you know
Don't
that
die.
the World
Don't
Health
die.
Organization is adding gaming disorder in its list of mental health conditions?
So like addiction to gaming?
I guess so. Yeah.
I mean, you know what? To some extent,
Yeah. Like
I can kinda
when
see
World
that.
of Warcraft was making big news, there were
Yeah.
people that were like neglecting their children
yes.
to play World of Warcraft.
That's
I think
I can
I
see
think
that.
it's I think addiction to a game like in the way that they were having that could have been an addiction to anything.
It's true. It's kind of its own thing too though, because it's like it's not just an addiction to the actual gaming itself, it's an addiction to escaping reality. It's an addiction to
I think it's also an addiction to the reward system. Like the same
Yeah,
thing
that's
as
true.
people who are addicted
Gambling.
to gambling
Yeah.
and
Fuck!
slot machines.
Did I just lose everything?
I did a random respawn just to see if I could get some get on
Hey,
a better
Matador.
island. And boy did I. Boy howdy.
Hey, is that my bag?
Figured I had nothing to lose. I'm on a it's a big flat.
That's not my bag. Fuck! I lost all my things.
It's a big mostly flat is what I'm on.
Big mostly flat?
Yeah, big mostly flat.
Alright.
I do like that if I salvage a tin can, I get tin. That's a nice touch.
Let me see if I could see where you're at.
Yeah, it looks like I'm mostly in the center. Yeah, I can see all the walls here.
Yeah, I'm at the corner of it looks like probably the edge of the map. Like a tall, dark wind wall. I see the storm wall meeting it, and then okay, so you see the storm wall that's next to the sand wall?
Yeah.
I'm right next
Where
to
the storm and the sand wall meet.
Yeah. I'm on the other end of that. I'm at the where the storm wall ends on the other side.
Okay, there's a big cloud there.
Where are you in regards to the sand wall?
Well, I'd say I'm closest to the sand wall,
Okay.
but I'm kind of middle.
All right, that's good enough.
It's kind of hard to make.
I think I know where you
estimation,
are.
to be honest.
Hey, Rockin', what's up, man?
But it is a big flat, mostly flat.
I think you're on the island that I originally spawned on when we played it a few days ago before the 1.7.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm looking right at you.
Well, it's a good spot to get some resources and build a ship.
It's true. All right, I'm heading that way. Chad, name an OG 151 Pokemon for me to color wrong. You could do one of my favorites, either Venusaur or Psyduck. Do fucking Venusaur. There's a lot more options for color there.
Go with Crunchy Nuggets.
Don't do Crunchy Nuggets. He's not OG. He wasn't introduced till Amber.
What about Lamborghini Pig?
I just picture a guinea pig sitting in a sports car with a fucking like driving goggles and gloves on.
like half Lamborghini, half guinea pig. That's what it is.
Instead of wheels, it's little guinea pig's feet that spin.
Yeah.
This sounds terrifying. James Jumbo, hello! Alright, actually, I will be right back, guys. I'm gonna go grab another soda.
Oh, yay.
Danger, entertain the crowd.
I'll dance. Let me dance. Yeah, I'm dancing. I mean, you can't see it because I'm not anywhere near Chad, but I assure you, I'm dancing. Yeah, Space Mew knows that I'm dancing. Believe Space Mew. Space Mew is the future. I'm what other Pokemans are there? There's Man. Man is a good one. What about Door? It's a Pokemon. That's a door. What about Mousetrap? Mousetraptodon. Traptodor. Mousetraptodon door. It's a mousetrap, but it's also a Pokemon. It's a combination of a matador and a mousetrap. So it has like the hat and the pants, but when it comes down to it, it's just a mousetrap, really. Tazor, like taser with a zor at the end. It's an electric type Pokemon. Tazor. It uses stun.
Oh,
It stuns. It stuns with its electric stun.
Space Mew apparently has fucking emotes for every Pokemon.
Yeah,
Good lord.
that's crazy. That's a lot of Pokemons.
It is a lot of Pokemons. Am I even flying? God damn it.
I'm throwing Pokemons out there, Chad. I don't know if you're a big Pokemons player.
Not since Pokemon Blue. The very first one.
Did you ever have Ratchet Strap?
Nope. How about Quetzal Nuts?
Quetzal, yeah, Quetzal Nuts. That's a good one. How about headphone jack?
Headphone jack.
Yeah.
How about lithium ion? That was a good one.
Yeah, that's a little electric type.
Bulbasaur Master Race. Bulbasaur was my first, and I am a Bulbasaur fan. I've actually got a I have a shirt that I just dug out from one of my boxes that I shipped here from Texas. It's got Bulbasaur on it, making a mean face, and it says, "I'll HM01 you bitch." I think it says. And it's the HM for cut.
Oh yeah, I know that one.
Buttle Plarg. It's James Buttle Plarg. That sounds like a fucking name from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Slarty Bartfast.
Oh yeah, that's right, Slarty Bartfast. I
Ah,
forgot about Slarty Bartfast.
yeah, good old Slarty Bartfast. What's your name? That's not
Played
important.
by what's his name in the movie?
Bill Nye. To
Bill
perfection, I might add.
The science guy.
No, that's a different Bill Nye.
You know, I did not expect Slarty Bartfast to look anything like Bill Nye.
Yeah, but as soon as I saw him, I'm like, all right, I'm on board with this.
Yeah.
Oh, Rodeo Trash Pit says North Texas resident myself. I'm not. I lived in Texas for 2 years. I don't like Texas, but I also lived in the armpit of Texas. Or no, I lived in the crotch of Texas. I lived in fucking Galveston, where it was just humid and awful. Probably the least Texasy place you could go. And it was just the worst. Yeah, Rodeo says, oh, gross. Everybody knows. Except, everybody knows, but they'll still go there to vacation because it's the fucking beach. It's a beach community in Texas, which there aren't many of. People go
Sounds
there.
Great.
It's the worst, Danger. You wouldn't hate it.
Is it worse than where I live?
Yes.
Because remember, I
would take where you live over Galveston in a fucking heartbeat.
Oh.
Yeah. Because you know what? You know what's nice about your place? Is sure, yeah, it's isolated. Thanks, Rodeo. Thanks for the follow.
Yeah, sure is.
And hey, SetX, yeah, the Gulf is a toilet. It is. Anything on the Gulf is garbage. Chad, please invite me so I can port to you. Oh, hold on. What? Fuck. Is it? Do you know Esposito's name? Is it Jersey Devil?
It's the Jersey Devil. With all of the right capitalizations. I actually don't know. I think we tried to invite him at some point, and I couldn't get a straight answer about what his name was. Or I wasn't paying attention. Either one.
God damn it, what's the capitalization? I don't know.
Oh.
Esposito, post it in. Can I get a crew invite, says Nightmare? No, you can't. Because I still remember the last time I was in this game, before the last wipe, my ship got blown out of the sky because you were next to me inciting a fucking war with people right next to me, and they took it out on me. I'm still upset.
Also, he destroyed my raft last night.
Never forget. Maybe next time, Nightmare. But not today.
He destroyed my raft.
I'm holding a grudge.
And I wouldn't have known about it, except he kept on telling me that he destroyed my raft. He could have gotten away with it.
Oh, God damn it.
But his hubris got the best of him.
I spelled Jersey Devil the way that he spells it on Twitter. Fuck me.
Well, that was your first mistake.
I know.
Spell it the way he always spells it. Obviously,
Nope.
That's not the case. Just type in James.
Yeah. So, that wasn't me. That last word we had was with trauma. No. It was after that, Nightmare. Trust me. It was the last time I played Worlds Adrift, and I was very angry at everything. There's a reason it was the last time I played it. It was the last time that I fucking even looked at the game.
Yeah, because he started shooting at people, and then those people started shooting at everyone else.
Yeah. My ship got blown out of the sky for no fucking reason.
And it became a war of attrition.
Oh, Space Me's a fan of cryptozoology. Oh! I'm gonna crash! Bye, Danger!
I also like zoos.
I love crypts.
Is a crypto zoo like a zoo of dead animals?
It's kind of like that. It's just a really sad place to go, actually. All right, I think I'm at the... Is your island covered in clouds right now? Are you in the fog?
I don't think so.
Oh. Maybe I'm not.
But it's a really, really, really big island. I underestimated how big this island was.
Is it flat?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's got some. I mean, it's got some rolling hills. It's got a pretty tall hill, like in the middle, that kind of ties it all together.
Space Bee says, "Unknown animals, you heathen." Yeah, cryptozoology is a fun one. There's actually a comic book. If you've ever watched Comic Book Men on AMC, Kevin Smith and his pals,
I'm more of a Tell 'em Steve Dave fan.
Well, you would still, that's still Walt and Brian. Did you ever hear about Cryptozoic Man, the comic book they did?
His name's Walton Goggins.
No, it's a different man altogether. It's
Who's Walton Bryan?
no. Oh, no. No.
But yeah, they were doing it was a Kickstarter thing at first, right?
I don't know if it was they pitched
Oh
the
no,
idea.
it started on Comic Book Man.
It started on Comic Book Men, and they actually went in and pitched it to, I don't know if it was Dark Horse or Image or IDW, but they went and pitched the comic, and they sold it, and they did a 6-issue run, I believe, of Cryptozoic Man, written by Brian Johnson, illustrated by Walt Flanagan. But it's a man
not surprised
made.
that they got it okayed because, like,
It's
I mean,
them.
really, if you think about it, they're the most important people in comics right now.
They're fucking huge. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And what's even crazier is the fact that, like, the stash, like, before the show, like, that's what it was. You go to the stash and it's just fucking Walt and Mike just sitting there fucking hanging out.
Yeah.
Walt looks miserable. Mike's knowledgeable as fuck. And, used to go there and buy comics, and all of a sudden it's a fucking TV show.
Yeah. And the best part is that Kevin Smith is as surprised as you are.
Yeah.
He's just like, I got this comic book shop, and now there's famous people working there, and they're my friends. I'm on the TV, and my friends are on TV.
I mean,
it's like, Kevin, you're an executive producer of the show.
they're his friends from high school.
Yeah.
I actually have
Actually, they're his friends from the community center.
It's him and Brian are friends from before that. He knew Walt from the community center. Brian he worked at the Quick Stop with. Brian is the bassist for Randall from Clerks. But I have Brian back in the day when View Askew first started out with Clerks. Their mascot was Volga the Clown. It was a clown wearing a G-string and
That's right.
a nasty looking clown. And Brian Johnson had this idea of, like, let's just fucking make it a movie. And Kevin's like, I'm not making that movie. You can fucking make that movie. So Brian wrote it, and he directed it. And they made Vulgar, the movie.
Yeah.
And Brian O'Halloran, Dante in Clerks, plays Vulgar the Clown. And I did this contest back in the day where you had to send in pictures of you dressed as Vulgar. The year before, I dressed as Vulgar. Before the movie was made. It was before the movie was released. I dressed as Vulgar for high school for Halloween. And took pictures, and I ended up winning this contest where I got a shitload of just merch from Ming. If you ever watch Comic Book Men, Ming is the sheepish Asian boy who gets picked on by Brian all the time.
He's like 40 years old now. I love that.
He's a boy.
He's a boy.
But I had to correspond with fucking Ming about so many different things, and I started getting to know them just from going to all the events. But I actually have a Vulgar poster from the film, autographed by all of them, from Brian O'Halloran. Well, I'm pretty sure they're taken. Well, Brian's single, I think. I don't know.
Is he, though?
As far as I know.
I
don't mean to assume.
He has like a lifelong girlfriend.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
See, I'm
That's
a
something I
little
know
out of the
from
loop.
Tell 'em Steve Dave.
I'm out of the loop with them past few years. Actually, ever since I left Jersey, I'm out of the loop on fucking everything.
But yeah, he has like a girlfriend that he's been with for like 20 years or something like that.
Ah, that's cool. I know he's got a niece who's got Down syndrome, who's the fucking cutest little girl in the world. And he's constantly posting pictures of her on Instagram, like just hanging out with her, just doing cool shit with her.
I don't listen to them as much anymore, and I think it's out of fear. Because, like, I don't know, like they speak their mind about things, and I I don't know. I think part of me fears that that Walt is a big Trump supporter.
Probably.
Because that's kind of how he is. He's got like a Republican streak to him. He's just like, it's like, why should I have to pay for your drugs? That's him. That's him in a nutshell.
I think I'm at the island you're on.
Unless of course, if he's paying for everybody's free drugs, but he also gets to have drugs. He's got like a weird sense of like there needs to be equality.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't necessarily have views on how things should be, but rather that he should see them be equal.
Are you farming a rock right now?
I farmed a tree.
Hey.
And now I'm not farming a tree anymore. I see somebody way up in the sky. Is that you?
Howdy.
Is that? Oh, is it you?
No, I'm talking to a guy. I'm next to 2 revival chambers.
Oh.
I do see somebody way up in the sky though. I think we're on the same island.
But yeah, I don't really like. That's the thing is like I don't want to know what they thought of things the last couple of years.
Hey,
like,
Panda.
There's a really good chance that they weren't like that at all because Walt will surprise you.
Yeah, Walt. I feel like Walt's just got his own way of thinking about everything. Like I don't think it falls in line.
Does.
It doesn't fall in line with any one ideology. It's fucking Walt. Like he's so fucking just up his own ass.
In fact, because of that, I wouldn't be surprised if he was just like, yeah, I don't vote.
Yeah,
I'm against it. I don't believe in it. I don't think anybody should vote. I wouldn't be surprised if during the election season he wasn't the guy that's just like I'm gonna run a campaign to convince everyone not to vote.
like Brewster's Millions. Vote none of the above.
None of the above. And he probably would have mentioned Brewster's Millions, and then everybody would have laughed at him for his highly outdated reference. Yeah, maybe I should listen to him again. No, I kind of want
Like now
to.
that I think about it, it actually
Should give
doesn't
him a
sound that bad.
chance. I didn't even give him a chance. I just made an assumption. That's not very woke of me.
Can you
It's
go
not
to the
woke at all?
Can you go to the middle of the island that you're on?
It's a long way.
It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll.
It sure is.
Jessica Mack, hello. I can never get motivated to work when Chad is streaming. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
But why work?
Why work when you can do all these things? Like,
I wasn't even going to offer another option. I was just like, why work? There's one thing that I was like super, like it was super upsetting as a kid because like mostly like where I grew up, like the idea was that you would settle down, hard emphasis on the settle, with some girl that you didn't necessarily like, that you would just fight with at least once a month. And then you would just go to the Paycheck Factory and you'd work your ass off just to not have anything in life.
Mm-hmm.
And then just do that until you died. That's where I'm from. I'm in the center. I'm on the hill in the center of the island.
Let's see. I've got a little two sail tug.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
But, what was my point?
You know what? I don't think we're on the same island. Fuck.
But, well, it was super depressing. So, like, I just saw people just work for the sake of working. Like working to live, living to work, not working to live. Anyways, it made me think of a thing like you have to do it out of necessity because you got to pay your bills.
Real
But,
quick,
like the whole idea of like
this guy was
people
hanging
just
on my
work
ship.
themselves to death.
This guy was hanging on my ship and running up to me. I'm like, what the fuck? It's Esposito. I had no idea. I was about to zap him off my ship.
Do it anyway.
It's too late. He's not hanging from it anymore.
Oh shit.
Here, I got fucking shipyard.
But yeah, like, have you ever been depressed like that when thinking about like the whole
Yes.
like what America expects you to do? Like,
Well,
like do this until you die. And
me,
like,
I don't think I have. I've kind of got my own way of thinking about most things. So like, that's not something that ever like even occurred to me. Just because the only thing I've ever wanted to do is make movies.
yeah.
So even when I'm working like a regular 9-to-5 job, it's like,
Well, see, I was only
really care.
like I grew up people being like, you can't do that. That's like nobody ever told me that I couldn't make a movie, but they would tell me, oh, it's not really realistic to think that you're gonna make a movie. You know, there's so many people that want to make movies, so don't bother. And I mean now here we are. It's an age where literally anyone can make a movie, and it can be seen by so many people. I don't think it's a problem.
Oh, I absolutely do. The oversaturation with getting a film seen now, as far as like independent distribution, it's unless you can get something into a festival and get some kind of like notoriety about it, it's
well, that's true.
Yeah, there's not much.
I just mean from a filmmaking standpoint.
You can make. I mean, you can because of how accessible it is. You can make a movie that, like, quality wise, is up there with films that you'll see in a theater now. That's cool.
I do think that with the popularity of streaming, the motivation for making movies has really gone down.
Yeah. Hey, Neku.
Like, it used to be like, oh man, I want to make it big on YouTube, so I better start learning how to do some VFX. And there was people that would do like have VFX channels.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people had VFX channels because that, like some of the biggest channels on YouTube were VFX channels, like Corridor Digital and Freddie Wong. They're like, that's what you got to do. And then once like people are like, oh no, you can just play video games. Like those like those people that were just looking for the way to become famous were like, fuck this doing VFX bullshit. I'm out of here. Fuck making films. Are you tugging around?
No, I'm docked right now with Esposito.
Oh.
I can't. I don't know if we're on the same island. I'm on a big island that's got the rolling hill. Well, yeah, it's hilly.
If the island that you're on has a big knobbly hill in the center,
no, that's not it.
Yeah. It's also like a pea green. The grass is kind of pea green, like yellowish green.
Yeah.
It's not the most vibrant looking island there is. Look, it's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll, just saying.
It's true. It's been said by many. And now you. Must be true.
Yeah. Totes.
Some fucking Atlas shards.
Wow.
Esposito has been messaging me on Twitter, and he's getting so frustrated with this game. And it's funny because he's going through all the things that we've already been through, and I can't help but laugh.
I mean, to me, considering what we put up with before,
this is
nothing but a joy.
I know. He's having something's going on with him trying to get through a wind wall, but he was saying that he couldn't see things on the other side of it. I'm thinking that maybe he was at the edge of the map.
Oh, that could be too.
Yeah. Is the antler hat part of the new update or what? No, the antler hat and the skeleton clothes I have on me are for people that had the game prior to these updates. They were holiday updates. So this, the antlers are the Christmas update. The skeleton is the Halloween update. Little gifts for people that were playing back then. And we've had it for fucking a long time. So.
Man, the island I'm on, you need to come on over because there are no bugs. And
Good call, Heck.
It's the land of plenty over here.
Well, there's no bugs on the island that I'm on, so this is actually not terrible. James, are you there? I pulled Esposito into Discord with us.
Hello?
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 Yes, I'm here.
Hi. How you doing? How you holding up? How you feeling?
Hello?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm guessing it's been better. I exist.
It's bad.
All right. I'm trying to find Atlas shards to make that fucking upgrade you just put in there for me. Hey, Narwhal.
Got some upgrades. Oh my god. I'm there's one specifically one bug that's really bothering me these days. And that's that like I'll design a ship and I'll build it and then like it has extra beams
Yeah.
that it's not supposed to have.
Yeah, I've got that right now.
Danger. If you unload the frame before you construct it and then reload it, that goes away. It's just mixing the one that you had originally and the one you build.
It's just that, you know,
It's too much to think about.
it's well, I mean, like if it happens after I build it, then it's too late.
Yeah, after you save it, before you craft it, just unload from the shipyard and then reload your frame. It'll be all right. Chad, it's built in here, man.
Oh yeah, I don't give a shit about this thing right now. This is just my little shit kicker to get me around.
Oh yeah, you get some shit kickers.
Yeah, my little shit kicker, my frog stomper. This is a momentous occasion. You're in my Discord, Esposito.
I didn't even know that was Esposito. I assumed, but then I also saw another name that was literally James Esposito. And I was like, wait. He can't be both of them.
I mean, he could. Oh, Force, thanks for the bits, man.
Oh, you got some bits?
I got some bits. Remember bits?
Yeah, I love bits. I think bits are great.
You gotta talk to Mr. YouTube and be like, hey, you know bits? You should get them.
They really need to get some bits.
They'll never do that.
It'd solve a lot of their problems.
Yeah, but it'll never happen because that would mean that they're actually thinking about their platform.
Yeah.
In terms of the smaller creators.
Instead of just making excuses.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that will never happen.
I think it's a great idea because, like, it lets people watch ads of their own volition.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of, like...
And being able to, like, support people, for the people that can't donate money, like, that's fucking cool.
Yeah.
It's cool that you let people do that.
And James, he's lost without bits. Like,
Yeah.
He doesn't know what to do. He's just like... If you take away his right to farm bits...
I wouldn't be surprised if he
he's
just
lost.
closed up shop at his pizza place even after that.
Yeah.
You should ask Brennan Dean about that.
About what?
I will.
Bits?
I've been farming like crazy for both their Twitch channels.
I think Bren might have mentioned it, like when we were playing with him last time, or something. I don't remember when I was talking to him, but it might have. I think somebody mentioned it, and I was like, "Yeah, that Esposito, he's an animal. He's a farmer. He's a bit farmer. What if you literally had a farm?
Where it's just people sitting and watching ads.
Yeah.
You just pay the staff during break.
Or maybe just slave labor.
Ah! Nightmare just donated $1. Says I'm eating a fluffernutter.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, Nightmare.
I haven't had a fluffernutter in a long time.
Yeah, it's been a while. Been a while since I've had a fluffernutter. Probably like 12 years. At least.
Something like that for me. Like probably longer than that, to be honest. Like, I think when I was a kid, I liked it, but like now I think about it and I'm just like, I don't know if that appeals to me anymore. Like peanut butter and marshmallow.
I still think it sounds great.
Of course, I just want to eat animals, just dead animals. Just give me some dead animals and I'll be happy.
Yeah, but cover them in peanut butter and marshmallow.
Okay, well now we're talking.
A fluffer meter sandwich.
Like a squirrel?
A fluffer beefer.
Like cover a squirrel in peanut butter and fluff?
You know, I feel like squirrel would be too like stringy.
It's not great. You know, one of the first times I ever cooked, I was trying to cook a squirrel that I got on a hunting trip. Oh my god, I fucked it up so bad. It was a goddamn nightmare. And I never had squirrel before, so I'm like, I don't know, I guess I should just cook it on the grill. I don't know if it was fully cooked. Yeah. I don't know anything. I thought maybe adding a lot of Tabasco sauce to it would be a good idea.
Ugh.
And I just remember taking like one bite of it and just being like, no. None of this. None of this was a good idea.
Ugh. It's
I don't know if you ever killed any small animals as a child.
No, I liked animals as a kid, so I kind of.
But did you try to? If you did, would you eat them?
Well, I mean, if I was gonna kill them, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd go all out.
I once shot a small bird. I felt really bad about it because I was like, oh shit, why did I do that? It was like a moment of impulse. I was like, fuck this bird, and I shot it with my BB gun, and it died.
Did you feel like shit afterwards?
I did.
Yeah.
Because I was taught to like only shoot things if you're gonna eat them, you know. And so in my grief, I was frantically trying to find a way to eat this bird. like
just a child,
tiny bird.
A child scrambling around to figure out how to eat a bird. Oh god, I gotta do this before Dad gets home. Just stuffing a fucking bird in your mouth, feathers flying everywhere.
Grill, and like there's not enough protein in the grill. And I'm like trying to rip the feathers out, but they won't. They're like, I can't pull hard enough to get the feathers out. And I'm like, how do they get feathers out of chickens? And there was no internet, so like I don't know. I think I was like trying to look in cookbooks for like recipes for fucking like songbirds. And I couldn't find anything, so like I was like, I'll just burn the feathers off with the grill.
Nightmare donated, says you don't cook squirrel, you throw that bitch in a pressure cooker with at least 4 of its friends and a gallon of barbecue sauce. If anybody knows, it would be Nightmare.
Well, I didn't have a pressure cooker when I was 12 years old, so
yeah, you have to consider Nightmare. This is a 12-year-old who just happened to kill a squirrel.
And plus, I was from the South. Like that's some southern home cooking right there. Put something in a pressure cooker with barbecue sauce. Like we were about like burning it with fire or possibly making a stew. I think ultimately the idea would be make a stew out of it, but I didn't know shit about making a stew, so I was like, I'll just barbecue it. I'll have some barbecued squirrel. But I'd never cooked meat before, so I had no idea what I was doing. Like, I think my first mistake was that it wasn't cooked,
Mm.
but I had no way of knowing. I was too fucking stupid. So I was a stupid kid. I was pretty dumb. I mean, I tried to eat a songbird, okay? So it doesn't say a lot about who I was as a child. Like, oh no, I better eat this thing.
You know what, Esposito, can you bring? I need a
Esposito, can you cook a songbird?
Yes.
like a chickadee, like a little. I don't even know what it was. I think it was like some kind of swallow, possibly.
What you consider like a budgie or a parakeet, like the green and yellow and white,
kind of like that,
at
yeah.
Pet store. They're a delicacy in Italy.
Oh, really?
Okay.
See, I didn't know that.
Yeah. All right. Well, how would I prepare one? Should I have drowned it in like creme de menthe?
Exactly the way you'd cook a chicken.
Okay.
Just smaller.
All right. So I got to get those like little things that you put on the feet, the little hats that the chicken wears on its feet when you put it in the oven. I need some of those, but for a budgie.
Danger.
And, can I stuff one? Can I put stuffing in it? Like, obviously not a lot, but maybe like a crouton's worth of stuffing.
Danger, I'm building DOS boot.
Oh shit.
Esposito, I'm gonna need a gas tank. I need some.
I'm on the way there.
How would you marinate a budgie?
All wild animals, I use white wine vinegar with
Okay.
spices because it gets rid of the gaminess.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Stuffing dries your bird, says Neil T.
Yeah, well, this budgie was one greasy bird, so it'll work. It'll do. That'll do.
That'll do, pig.
Man, there were a few times that I actually shot things that I enjoyed eating, like partridge was great.
I don't know that I could ever do that. You know, like
it's just a bird.
Nah, just birds.
Oh, you mean like shooting it? You'll be surprised how easy it is.
I feel like the only way I'd be able to like kill something to eat it, like you ever see those folks that go after wild boar with a knife?
No, that sounds insane.
Well, I feel like if I'm gonna do it, I feel like I want them to have a chance too.
You'd be surprised how much of a chance wild animals have when you're.
Well, no,
you
like
think a lot of people are like, "Oh, those poor animals." Like you're in their domain.
No, but like a little bird, like they're not gonna fight back, or even if they do fight back, they're just gonna fucking
fly away.
They're gonna fly away or fly at me. Like
You'd
a
be
wild
surprised
boar is
how
where
much
I'm
of
like,
a chance
I'll do that.
they have. That said, I shot this partridge once. It was the first time I had ever shot a partridge, and like I was at my dad's hunting camp, and he was just like, "Here's a box of shotgun shells, for various things," and I was like, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, so I was like, what are these number 2 steel shot turkey loads? All right, that'll probably take down anything I need. The number implies the size of the shot, and the lower the number, the bigger the shot is.
Oh yeah, sure.
Typically if you're shooting a partridge, you want something like a 7.5 or an 8, like a fine grain shot. It's
Something's not gonna fucking disintegrate it.
Yeah, and like if like this turkey load, a number 2 turkey load, it's basically shooting BBs that you would put in a BB gun. but like, but at the velocity that, say, like a claymore would explode and just shred your genitals, with steel birdshot. Basically, it's kind of like that. It's kind of like standing in front of a bomb, is what it is. So I see this partridge and it's roosted up in a tree, and I was like, this is lucky. And I'm like, and I have like number 8 birdshot, and I'm like, I want to make sure I get this thing in one hit. So I put the turkey load in, and I shoot at it. And first off, I was small, so the goddamn thing almost knocks me over. Like I just remember stumbling back through the woods and like tripping over a log and almost falling completely on my ass after firing off this gun. And I look at where the partridge was, and there's just this ring of feathers just suspended in the air, just a ring floating there of feathers. And I was like, where did it go? Did it fly away? I'm like, maybe the shell wasn't big enough that I picked, and it wounded it and it flew away. So I went over to the tree, and I follow a trail of feathers through the woods, and probably about 15 or so meters away, I found the partridge on the ground, and I'm like, oh, maybe I got it. And I'm like, I better make sure that I got it. So I go up and I poke it in the eye with a stick.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And yeah, it didn't move. It didn't move.
So did it actually limp there, or did you shoot it and it flew there?
It got blown away. Now, I did not understand to the extent that I shredded this motherfucker.
Yeah.
I took it back to the camp, and I tell my dad all about it, and then I tell him that I used a turkey load, and he's like, "What? Why the hell did you use a turkey load?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I just wanted to make sure I got it in one hit." And he's like, "Yeah, you got it." So the way that you skin a partridge is you stand on its wings and then you pull on its legs. And it it tears it in half first off, but it separates, it like pulls all the skin off, and it separates all the breast meat automatically without having to like gut it and stuff. It's convenient. So I grabbed the legs and I was stepping on the wings, and I pulled, and this thing was so shredded that it was basically tenderized immediately.
Oh.
And I pulled the legs off like a couple of drumsticks just in my hands, and I'm just standing there like, what do I do now? And we actually had to like do it the hard way and like actually skin it. Like,
Jesus.
It was a mess, but I'll tell you what, we threw that thing in a crock pot and made stew out of it. It was pretty tender. And you know what? When you use a turkey load on such a small animal, you don't have to worry about like having to pick out shot, because like that's like the one thing about like hunting with a shotgun is like you have to be really careful when you're chewing, because like you'll just find shot, and like you don't want to bite into it. It's like biting into like a metal fork.
Space Muse like, this story is a bit much. Yeah, it's par for the course around these parts.
Yeah.
If it's not blasting birds into tenderized puddles, it's fucking
that's the only time I ever told a story about blasting a bird into a pile of blood and feathers. All right,
it's true. We don't. I don't condone this kind of thing, folks. Myself, I'm not much of a hunter.
Yeah.
Danger, on the other hand.
I haven't been.
Goddamn maniac.
Yeah. Like, the thing is, like, I really like the idea of knowing that what you eat was alive one day.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of people will argue like, oh, that's really mean. You shouldn't kill animals, but they'll go to the grocery store and buy meat.
Yeah.
And it's like, where do you think that comes from? And people, like, I think you tend to think more about the animal that the meat came from if you've actually had to do it.
It's true.
Because like people like
you respect
throw
it
shit,
more.
like I don't like if I buy meat, it is not getting thrown away. Like there's people that like throw away all kinds of stuff. Like I'm at the point where I can't even throw away grizzle.
Dude,
I can't eat chicken wings unless I clean the bones, because I'm like, there's still chicken on that. This was an animal once.
This fucking I unloaded it like you said, Esposito, and then loaded it back in. It still has that inside part. Look.
Yeah, that sucks.
But you can walk through it, so it's like I don't think it's actually there.
No, it's not actually there. You
Okay.
can just see it. But yeah, it's been going away for me. But here's your gas tank.
Thank you.
The big engines are coming next.
I'd hunt if I needed. That's the thing. Like, I don't believe in like hunting for sport. I think that's bullshit.
Oh yeah, no, hunting for sport is fucking.
The last time I hunted for
despise
food,
it.
I was really like I just relocated because my financial situation was so bad, and like I didn't have any money. I was working at a temp agency in a factory, and like making almost nothing. I had no money. I had enough money to buy a piece of oak and make a bow out of it. That's how bad it was. And I'm like, if I don't kill something, I'm not going to eat. And yeah. That's just how the world works. You just don't, a lot of people don't realize to what extent. Like it's weird to think about, but you, just by being alive, an animal dies every day just for you.
Yeah.
Like every time you get some chicken nuggets, that's a bird. That's one whole bird.
Those are the first uncommon engines, Chad, so.
Do you happen to have the schematic for lamps?
Of course.
Okay, good. Because Das Boot would be nothing if I didn't light it up like the fucking 4th of July.
No lamps on a boot? Impossible.
I gotta make this one count. And I'm probably gonna do 4 engines on it. If you don't have the materials, I got the materials.
First lamps printing now.
Sweet. I'm gonna need about 20 lamps. Oh, I can't wait for Das Boot 2.0.
What island are you on? It's a big flat, right?
Yeah, well, the bottom of it is bulky. The top of it's relatively flat. It's got 2 revive chambers very close to each other, and then.
Is it a lush green?
Yes. This might actually be the one that kind of looked like a fidget spinner.
Oh, you think it looks like a fidget? I thought you said the bottom was bulky.
The bottom is bulky. The bottom is bulky, but like the top of it is basically flat.
Okay. Are the sides of it kind of rocky?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. I think you're the one that's next to me. Is it near a wind wall?
I think I'm directly in between the wind wall, the sand wall, and the storm wall.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I see another island that's pretty far away. It's really low, and that one's pretty bulky on the bottom. Bulky on the bottom.
Here come
Fit
the
on
lamps.
top. Yeah, the lamps scare away mantas now.
Oh, good. They're not going to come anywhere near this thing.
I could go grab wood for engines.
Okay. I'm going to keep making lamps.
Hey, I got a shitload of hemlock over here.
Oh, wait. Incandescent. What do we use for that again? Oh, gas. Duh. Let's see. I like big, bulky bottoms, and I cannot lie, says Ire.
Give me them big, bulky bottoms.
And Space Me would hunt if she trusted herself around guns. And she says that sounds ominous. I don't think so. I get it. You know what? Guns are a fucking weird thing. Like I went shooting with my buddy Wayne, who's a cop, and
he is.
Well, he's a corrections.
I thought he was just a guy that drove a truck.
No, he's a corrections officer. And he after work one day while I was working at Best Buy, back before I moved out of Jersey, he comes and gets me from work. He's like, all right, we're going to go hang out. We got to stop somewhere first. I got to do something. I'm still wearing my Best Buy clothes. And we pull into this industrial complex not far from our town. And we walk in, and it's a goddamn gun range. I'm like, what are we doing? He's like, you know. So we go in, and he just
make a man out of you.
He goes and rents these guns. One of which was a fucking 3-shot 50 cal handgun, which was
Jesus.
insane. No, 4-shot. It was a 4-shot handgun, and like the bullets were so big that the barrel could. It was a revolver. The barrel could only fit 4 bullets, and it was.
Was he leaving one chamber empty?
No, it was literally like it was a 4 round barrel.
So because I've never. Oh shit. Okay.
And
like the barrel, there was 4 barrels.
Yeah.
Oh.
No. There was one barrel in the spinny part.
Because the 500 Smith & Wesson is 5-shot, but maybe it was something even crazier than that.
Yeah, it was. I don't know what it was. It was. Hex says Smith & Wesson 500. It was fucking nuts. That's all I know. And I shot this thing. The sound that it made, like, even I don't get scared or anything by much. It's not in my nature. It's not like a manly thing. It's just I physically don't like things. Don't usually startle me unless I like allow them to. Like playing games and something fucked up happens. Like I'm putting myself in that situation. I'm allowing it to happen. But the chill that went down my back after I shot that fucking thing, I was like, my God, like. Why would anybody need this fucking thing? This is insane. This is to take out vehicles. Like this is meant to take out a fucking truck coming at you at full speed. There's no other need for this thing.
The 50 AE, which was what the Desert Eagle uses, bit smaller than the 500 Smith & Wesson. It was literally to take out vehicles. Like they needed something that it was made in Israel. They wanted something that people at checkpoints could carry on their hip, but if somebody tried to drive at them, and take them out, that they could shoot a vehicle and like disable the engine. That's the only. And
that's fucking insane.
And that's a less powerful bullet than what was in what you shot.
Like the kickback on that thing, I actually found the video. It blew the
video?
Yeah, I have video of it.
Oh shit.
It blew the speaker out of my little handheld camera. Or it blew the microphone out. So it was something happened where all my audio was staticky afterwards. And I was like, well,
yeah.
That was fun while it lasted. Fucking $200 little handheld camera.
There's not much practicality for one of those. Mostly people just get those for the shock factor.
Yeah.
Just like, look what I got, you know. The only thing that it would really be practical for is if you were like a hunting guide in Alaska or something, like somewhere where there's like
fucking
look, I gotta have something for bears.
Polar bears are everywhere.
Yeah. Like if you're going after some burrs then that's the only thing that you would actually need that for.
Like, and what's funny is like even firing it with like two hands, like I felt my fucking elbows give out. I was like, whoa, holy shit. Like, it felt like a car ran into my arms and pushed me back. It was fucking scary.
Yeah, probably not the best first thing to shoot.
It wasn't the first thing. No, we built up to that. We started off with like a 9mm and like went up to a 45 and we shot 4 guns altogether. I think.
Knew that you did some shooties.
Just that time. And when I was a kid, my dad had me shoot a rifle in the fucking desert.
Ah, I see.
But that was like, I was just shooting rocks and shit.
A lot of people are intimidated by it, but that's just because there's a big responsibility in it. Like,
yeah,
you have an implement in your hands that can cause instant death, and like the idea of that is always scary.
Yeah,
no matter how much.
I mean, that goes with a fucking car too. Think about when you're driving a car for the first time. It's fucking.
That's why you don't have one.
Yeah. Well,
you
no,
don't have that responsibility.
No, I don't have one because if I fell asleep while driving, I would kill somebody.
That's right. Yeah. But that's less of a problem now.
Oh yeah. No. Now it's a matter of like just me actually going and getting the license and fucking affording a car.
You know what? Underrated or overrated?
Overrated.
Yeah, owning a car, underrated.
You know, I feel like they get a bad rap. I feel like not enough people are talking about all the good they do.
Yeah. You know, people aren't driving cars these days. You're getting a bad rap.
Shooting a Desert Eagle for the first time almost made me shit myself, says Dempsey. Yeah, that's about what happened to me.
I never shot anything that big. I grew up shooting 44 Magnums.
Mm-hmm.
My dad had like a bunch of them. He had like, I think at one point 4 44 Magnums. And
44.
Yeah, and I'd be like between the ages of 10 and 13 firing this fucking 44. Like the 50 AE existed back then, but not many people had them. And like the 500 Smith & Wesson definitely didn't exist back then. I think there were some crazy things like the 460 that existed back then, but again, like very rare and very expensive, rare guns that nobody had. So like for the most part, the 44 was still like the big boy on the block.
Yeah.
But like at 90 pounds, shooting a 44, like I'm surprised I ever shot anything ever again.
Yeah.
To be honest. Are you at this island that I'm
at? Maybe.
Great way of asking. Are you here where I am?
I think I'm kind of in the
danger.
I'm kind of in the center.
There's somebody climbing up onto my ship.
Is his name Jersey Devil?
I don't know, but he's trying to harvest my my core. His name's Rocket Man.
Rocket Man.
Yeah.
Tell him that you'd appreciate it if he didn't do that.
Oh. Yeah, he just harvested my Atlas core, and now it's on my ship's on the ground.
Huh. Did you tell him to stop being such a dumbo?
Why? I just said why, and now I'm dead. Just why?
Oh. Okay, that was weird.
Oh, this was a fun interaction with Rocket Man.
Well, the island that you're at, if you can get to the center, see if we're there. Rocket Man killed me. He's a troll, says Panda.
Good to know. I couldn't tell when he harvested my fucking Atlas core. The whole being able to harvest parts of ships, like, why is that a thing? That was something that for a long time they were just like, yeah, people won't be able to do that because that would make it too easy to troll.
Yeah. And
it's like now it's a thing that people can do.
Yeah, that's fucking stupid.
Well, looks like I'm making a gun now. Speaking of guns, I'm making one so that I can go fucking kill Rocket Man.
Oh, Esposito, I'm sorry. I fucking built another. I built a 4th engine. Oh well, we got 5.
I'll just harvest that.
Oh fuck! Ow! I died.
Oh yeah.
Your engine killed me. Oh.
Crafting weapons.
Just in case fucking Rocket Man comes.
If you haven't met Rocket Man yet, then you don't have to worry because he's not interested in leaving this place.
Well, I don't even know if we're on the same island.
I don't think we are. Otherwise, you'd know who Rocket Man is.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
wouldn't.
nobody's-
He wouldn't let you live it down.
Nobody's fucked with us yet.
He would be the first. He would be the first person to come out and meet you. He'd be like, "I'm Rocket Man. I'm harvesting your ship."
Esposito, can you load up the lamp schematic for me again? I don't have enough lamps.
All right, I'm coming after you, you dumb son of a bitch.
Dempsey says, my dad just said, get ready for a surprise. Were his clothes on? Because that's a big one. If he said that, he was naked. Just get out. Call mom. Tell her shit's going down. You got to go to your aunt's house for a while.
There's a lamp on the ground next to the assembly station, actually.
I know. I'm moving it right now. Aha!
Where the hell did Rocket Man go? I'm ready to kill him now.
I need... Let's see, 4... I need 2 more.
Oh my god.
What?
I just insta-died climbing onto this guy's ship. Wow. Oh my god.
Oh, not like that, Chad. I meant for shooting a 357 Magnum when I was 14, Chad. Oh, okay. I thought you meant he just walked into your room and just said, get ready for a surprise.
Get ready for a surprise.
That's no good. Nobody wants that. I don't care how much you trust your dad. If he just walks in your room and says, get ready for a surprise. Dads aren't big on surprises that are good. They're usually something to fuck with you.
I don't even know what happened over here.
Get ready for a surprise. 2 weeks.
Don't forget to smile.
2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. All right, DOS boot is lit up. I gotta put the altar back at the top. I got that. Helm of the, or not the helm of the claw. I need the,
No wings on the boot, huh?
yes, there will be.
Oh, jeez. God damn it, I was killed by Rocket Man again. I hate Rocket Man.
Fuck. I get this
I want him-
goddamn thing to stick.
I want him to suffer. I want him to die, and I want him to suffer.
Let's see. Wings. Do I even have wings yet? I do not.
Here come wings.
Hold on. Let me, I'm gonna do some panels real quick. I really wish they would fucking put in the crafting multiple items thing. I hate seeing it there, like the ×1. And you click it every time, it's just like, no.
Hey, this isn't a thing.
No. Silly boy. Oh, I need large panels. Ah, well. You know what? Fuck it. Make, yeah, wings. Wings are a good thing. They're a thing I need. Chad, invite Dempsey. Oh! Sorry. Why would I do that? Wait a minute. I don't like Dempsey.
Yeah, fuck him.
There's a weirdo whose dad gets naked in his room.
Yeah. That's right. Requires nickel to repair. Well, I would have had some if I didn't die.
All right, I got my altar.
Someone's on your ship. Who is that?
Probably Dempsey. I think. I mean, I'm on the ship. I don't see anybody else. Oh, wait, yeah, who's that?
And there's another guy sitting on the ground.
What are their names? Do they have names?
Captain Carl. And I guess they're just sitting.
Terroon and Captain Carl. I don't know. I don't like this. Did you guys build us an Atlas core generator? We really need one right now. An Atlas core generator.
I loaded wings. Tell them to take me to their ship.
This guy to your ship and he'll hook ya up. Just a couple of folks who need help. And you're a good man for helping them.
That can't be proven.
Oak. Turbo inverse, very, very heavy.
Oh, I think he could. I think he was able to harvest my Atlas core because I wasn't registered. I didn't have a thing. I didn't have a spawner on the ship.
Hey, Wayne Ford.
So make sure you've got a spawner.
I do.
So I think if you don't have one, anybody can just come up and start harvesting your shit.
Okay. I think I'm going to name Das Boot Achilles. A little winged foot. Ugh, getting some lag now.
Yeah, is Rocket Man near you?
I hope not.
So I bet that'd be something he'd be into.
Oh, he's a
Causing
lag.
lag.
Is he a lag hound?
I bet he if he could do it, he'd do it.
Lag ya? That sounds like him.
Yeah.
Whoa. Let's see. This ship is ridiculous. I'm putting the sails on the top to make it look like a leg. Oh shit, I lost my other sail. Did you harvest one of the sails?
No.
Alright. It just fell through the earth.
Oh man. You know, I think I'm gonna get going and try to eat a nugget.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta go fucking eat dinner
Yeah.
before the night. The nightly
Before the night.
the nightly festivities. Russ messaged me and asked me if I had the game, and I said Danger just gave me the game.
Yeah, I don't know how that'll work because the game
I know.
is 2-player, but I mean maybe we can make it work.
Yeah. Fucking Christine and I'll jump in as our own team, and worst case we just play the game, you know?
Yeah. Or we really play the game.
Well, yeah, that's what I meant. Oh, Forrest, thanks for the bits, man.
Yeah, I might be giving away the game.
I mean, is it a secret? The game?
No.
Yeah, we're playing SOS.
We're gonna play SOS.
We're gonna play SOS tonight.
Last night too.
And yeah, Esposito Hunt Showdown is now early access on Steam.
Does that mean I have to buy it now?
Probably.
God
If
damn
you
it.
want a copy, Chad, just let me know. I'll get it.
Let's see how it performs first, because you were having some major issues with it, right, Danger?
Yeah, well, I mean that's just like to be expected kind of stuff.
Yeah. I just figure I'll
like-
wait until like.
A lot of graphics related lag while streaming.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think it's something that I played it while not streaming, and it was a lot better. So
Okay.
like just it's because it was using way more CPU than it should have been.
Yeah.
So optimization issues.
Chad's ship looks like the fucking Titanic. I can see it from the other side of the island.
Oh, I'm proud of it. You know what? I missed DOS boot. It needs some work. It's not the original DOS boot yet, but she's getting there.
Whee!
Let's see.
All right, I'm out of here. I gotta
All right.
stop swinging around. I've just
See
been
you
swinging
later.
around like a maniac instead of doing things that I need to be doing.
Oh yeah, go do things you need to do, and then I'll talk to you in a
Hey,
bit.
when do you want to do the thing?
9:30ish probably. That gives me time to like.
9:30ish.
That gives me
Got
time
it.
to like eat and take a poop.
You're gonna need a lot of time.
For poops?
Yeah.
You've never seen me poop?
You know, it's important to be efficient, right? So like, eat and then poop. Don't like poop first and then eat because
Well,
then
no.
you're just gonna poop after.
Yeah. No, I
Again.
listen, it's not my first rodeo, you know. Hey, imploding kittens.
Look,
There's no way this is flying. There's
Every
no way this
every
is
rodeo is somebody's first rodeo. Just saying.
Where's this good? Oh, hey.
But I'm out. See you later.
All right, bye.
Bye, Danger.
Goodbye forever.
Bye. So, what do you think of my ship, Esposito?
I think it's not gonna fly.
We'll see. Ye of little faith. You want to throw a spawner on it? Want to go for a trip?
I'll ride with you, but I'm not putting a spawner on here. The extra weight's gonna make it too heavy.
Nah. Ship weighs more than its Atlas core can lift. No! Alright, hold on. Oh, shit. We're over by like 140. 151, actually.
Aren't you glad I didn't build a spawner?
I guess I could get rid of the fucking sails. Hold on. Let me see, what do they weigh? 58. Wait a minute. Who's this? Is this Dempsey? Take the panels you don't need and a floorboard. Actually, you know what? I could take. Nope. I could probably take this floorboard out. Under the engines. Ah, shit. I'm 10 over. I guess I could get rid of a lamp.
Take one lamp off and put the other one up here on the very top to make it symmetrical.
Yeah, I guess. God damn it. I don't know if that one lamp is gonna do it though. Hold on. Let me see if it did it first. Oh, just barely. This thing is so fucking heavy. Alright. Alright, there we go. There we go. Is this fucking Dempsey? Yes, okay. Alright. You guys want to go for a ride?
Let's ride.
Actually, I gotta heal up too. Look at her lift. She's struggling.
Those engines in the center are a little bit weird too.
You like that? That's the only way I could get them in. No!
Oh.
Get up! Come on, boot! Go! Yes! The boot lives! Yeah, she's got a little speed, considering her weight.
Those are the best engines I have. They're brand new.
This thing is fucking ridiculous. The last DOS boot only lasted about 30 minutes because as soon as I logged off, she fucking got taken out. Oh, there's somebody over there. I want to fly past people. I just want them to see it.
The majesty of the boot.
She handles like a dream.
Yeah, those are also the best wings I have. They're rare too.
Yeah, I got 4 of them. Wonder if I could do a fucking flip in this thing. Alright. You know what? We're gonna have to keep gassing her up. Oh shit, I don't have much gas. Do you have gas?
And you didn't build a box, yeah.
Oh, I fell! Oh! I fell!
Dempsey, take the helm.
No, I'm good. I'm good. Do you have extra gas?
Yeah, I'm gonna put some in now.
Yeah, I got 15 on me. I'm gonna put it on. Somebody's got a raft next to us. All right. All right, we're good. This game is so glitchy after the last update, says Nightmare. No, the game's been glitchy since the beginning. It's not because of an update. This game is glitchy as fuck no matter what. They get rid of some glitches, they get new glitches. That's just how it is. Let's see, where are we going? Woo!
Well, that's the end of my ride.
Did you just get launched off? Did Dempsey just die too?
You had to. That was horrible.
I just lost everybody? Well, that's fine. You know what? I might actually call it here right now anyway, just so I can go get some food. So I'm gonna bring this guy up. And, try to dock it. What the hell was that? That was a fucking lag spike, Dempsey. And, yeah. That's, it's just how it goes in the old Worlds Adrift. Fucking... That's happened to us so many times. Nothing to do with an update. This is just how it always is. Forrest, thanks for the bits! But nobody go anywhere just yet, because we'll find somebody to go say hi to. In just a second. Let me just fucking park this guy. And then, yeah, at 9:30 Eastern, guys, in just under 2 hours, we'll be back. Snakefist and myself will be back playing some SOS, which I've only played, like, months ago. Early access, so it's been a while. I have no idea what to expect with it. But here, let me see who's playing right now. Oh, man. Oh shit, they're playing Human Fall Flat. You know what? We raided Dean a couple days ago. We almost raided Bren, but Bullwun's playing with Bren and Dean, I think, or with at least with Bren. So we're gonna go say hi to Bullwun and Bren playing some fucking some Human Fall Flat, which should be a hoot. All right, so let's see them raid tags, folks. Head on over to Bullwun. If you don't already follow, make sure you leave a follow. Bully's awesome, really cool guy, friend of Team Geo's, and raid Bullwun. There we go. Thank you for everything, everybody. You guys are fucking awesome. I will catch you all later on. Bye. Bye. Bye.